This is Hamza Amir from Invest in Progress. And today we're just going to do a quick video on what currency should you buy? I mean, should you be buying the cheap currencies that are, let's say, less than a dollar, or, some currencies are less than, 1 cent? And should you be really buying, let's say, TRON that is currently trading at 13 cents, or should you be buying, some other currency that is, let's take an example of Vechain, which is currently trading at $6.39. So, which one should you buy? Should you buy a $6 currency, or should you buy a 13-cent currency? So, here is one common misperception, I would say. So, a lot of people think that, buying cheap currencies would really help them multiply their money, and they really think that if I buy this for 13 cents, and what's going to happen if it hits a dollar, and that's what they basically anticipate, and that's what they really want to, that's what they're actually looking for, for this to actually hit $1, and so that they multiply their money, let's say 10 times. But what they don't really understand is the market dynamics and how the market really works and what exactly they're talking about. So I'm just going to quickly explain you one very important concept. So the first thing, we have to look at this market cap. Now this market cap basically just explains that at the moment there is $724 billion invested into the cryptocurrencies, which includes bitcoins and all of these other coins. Now here's another important fact that you need to know, that currently there are 1401 coins out there in the market. A lot of people who do not know anything about the cryptocurrencies, they just think that there's just Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, and just a couple of currencies. But in fact, there are 1401 cryptocurrencies in the market right now, and this $724 billion is actually invested into all of these currencies. Now over here, if I look at this, the BTC dominance is 34%. What that means is that out of this $724 billion, 34% is actually invested into Bitcoin, which we see right here. So if we just simply take 34% of this $724 billion, so that gives us this number, $246 billion, which is invested into Bitcoin, and the rest of 66% is invested into the other 1400 currencies, excluding the Bitcoin. So let me take an example of TRON. So a lot of people say that we're actually going to wait for TRON to hit $1, and just because they actually saw TRON going up to let's say 20 cents, above 20 cents, so they were really anticipating, oh my god, if we buy TRON right now, I mean, it's going to hit $1, and we're actually going to multiply our money by 5 times. But here's what they don't understand: this is the total supply of TRON right now. So if you simply multiply this total supply of TRON times what TRON is currently trading at, we get this market cap of 8.6 billion. Now I'm just going to quickly come back to the total chart, and this is the total amount that is invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and out of this to 724 billion, in TRON currently right now we have $8.8 billion that is invested into TRON. Now if, let's say, if we have to talk about what's going to happen if TRON, let's say, I'm just going to refresh my screen because just to get the current prices. So if TRON is trading at 13 cents right now, what would it mean if it increases to 26 cents? If, let's say, if you're saying that this number is actually, you want to double your money, and you want to see TRON, you invest in it $100 at 13 cents, and you want to get 200 cents, so which obviously means the TRON has to get to 26 cents to do that. Now what would happen is that this market cap of $8.7 billion is actually going to get above 16, or in fact $17 billion, and TRON, which is currently listed as a 10th rank, would mean that the market cap of $17 billion, it would actually come somewhere under Cardano. And because Cardano's market cap is $20 billion right now, and right above Litecoin. So what that would mean is that it's better than, apparently, people have invested more money in Tron compared to Litecoin. Now, what would it mean if, this market cap increases by three? Let's say if right now it's trading at 13 cents, what would it mean if, you invest $100 and, it increases to by three? I'm just going to quickly put that on my calculator. So what that would mean is that this price would be 39 cents. So what that would mean is that this market cap would actually be above, this would multiply by 3 as well, and 8.7 billion would actually become 26.1 billion dollars. What that would mean is that it would actually overtake Cardano, and it would probably be the fifth currency, and Cardano would be under it. So, I mean, if somebody thinks that it's actually going to go to, let's say, $10 just because they're buying it for 13 cents, and they're really anticipating that this is going to get to $10, what that would actually mean is that that this currency actually would probably overtake Bitcoin. If I were to simply just multiply $10 by this amount, so that would mean that um, that this would have a market cap of over $650 billion. Now, if we quickly look over here, there's $724 billion invested in the market, and $650 billion being invested in Tron itself would mean that the price of Tron is actually at $10. Now, I'm not saying that this is not possible, but not right now. I would say maybe in the next 4, 5, 6 years, when, let's say, this market cap is into trillions of dollars. I mean, if I were to say that this market cap actually gets to $4 or $5 trillion, then we can actually expect Tron to maybe have a market cap of $600 billion, given the fact that it actually performs as well. So this is what it actually means. Now, let's say if I have to quickly talk about Vechain or any other currency. I'm not endorsing Vechain, so don't just buy it, Vechain, just because I'm saying it. I'm not saying that you should buy it. You should do your own research, but this is just for educational purpose. So if I am looking at this price, which is $6.32, we really have to see that the total supply of Vechain or any other currency that is trading let's say in the top 100 or 200, it's solely because the total supply is 277 million of Vechain coins. That's when compared to Tron, which has a total supply of 65 billion coins. So this is the reason why the price is 6.32. It's all about the market cap. I mean, if I were to look here, so Vechain is currently ranked at 30, and if I were to say that Vechain is going to get to $12, so what that would mean is that this market cap would probably be 3 billion, 3 point something billion dollars, $3.5 billion, just a hypothetical number. What that would mean is that Vechain from rank 30th would come somewhere above Lisk or somewhere around Lisk. So from 30th to 20th rank is probably doable. And I mean, given the fact that we've seen how volatile the market has been lately, so if Vechain really um, has an update regarding their product or anything, so I mean, I can totally anticipate that this price could really spike up to $12, and given the fact that it has already increased by 93% in the past 7 days. So similarly, the same goes with Binance Coin. It really spiked lately, and the same thing actually happened with KuCoin shares. I mean, I was holding some of these. I bought it at a price of $5.20, I believe, and it was way below the list. So just because its supply of KuCoin shares was actually somewhere around, just because the total supply is 91 billion coins, when it got to this $20.13 price, its market cap reached to $1.8 billion, which is why it is ranked above, Vechain, and which is why it basically got to this place. So the whole point is, it doesn't matter what price you're buying at. You should totally buy Vechain or um, any other coin, let's say BitShares, if you think at this price it's a good buy. The only thing I'm going to say is that it doesn't matter what price you're actually buying it, as long as you anticipate that the market cap or this specific coin or any coin is going to basically rank in, let's say, the top 10 or the top 20. So you should totally invest in it, other than just the point that it's trading at $10 or $20 or $50. It really shouldn't matter. I mean, just to give you another quick example, if I were to talk about Archain, so Archain is currently trading at $2.38, and if I actually know that this is a good project, and this would actually, and this market cap of $434 million is actually not that much for Archain, and Archain is going to go up. So I shouldn't be concerned about that. Oh my God, it's already trading at $2.38, and it's not a good price to buy at. That's not basically a reason for you not to buy it, because if this market cap actually increases to, let's say, $8 million, and if Archain actually comes to somewhere above Komodo, what that would mean is that Archain's price increased to, let's say, $5 or something, actually above $5. So this is how the market actually works, and you shouldn't really say that just because Tron is trading at 13 cents, so you should just hold on to it, and you should just buy tons of Tron, and just because you're anticipating that in the next 1 month or in the next couple of weeks this price is actually going to hit $1. Well, I really hope it does, but what you really need to understand is just do a simple math. You multiply 1. If you're anticipating the price of Tron to get to $1, you should just multiply 1 by this 65 billion. So in this case, it's very simple. What that would mean is that the total market cap would get to $65 billion, and that would mean that it's actually above Bitcoin Cash and just under Ripple. And if you have any questions, just comment below, just share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to know my top cryptocurrency picks and where I am actually investing in.